everybody, it's Matt here from OK Aussie. I've got Dyan and I've also got her pulse oximetry stats coming up at the moment. We've got the alerts because her heart rate is just continuing to drop into the very low 40s and her oxygen saturations are going down below 90 as well. But I just can't seem to get her heart up above 50 and sustaining at the moment. So I'm just monitoring her very closely. It is Thursday, 29th of August, and it's currently 11:55 a.m. Just constantly just flapping around in that low range for me. Not very helpful. She's been a lot of discomfort, poor thing. Very tired, feeling very fatigued. Now obviously it's 11:55 a.m. in the morning. Obviously having low oxygen and having low heart rate doesn't really help you from a fatigue perspective. We are obviously keeping an eye on this as we go along. She's been up this morning early, just at about 6 a.m. She's had breakfast, done her normal morning coffee, and also had a snack. But then, really just feeling quite a lot of pain, discomfort, and the fatigue. Now, this is from after yesterday. Yesterday was a single activity. You may have seen the video that's now released as well. That's where she simply had done her hair, had a shower, and crashed, basically going into a neurological condition. So she's been a bit spacey as well. It's currently 47 heart rate, 92 oxygen saturations. Now we know that, look, the normal adult oxygen should be between 95 and 100. When it's below that, it's more concerning. When it's below actually 90, 88% and lower, you should be getting supplemental oxygen. Not a happy situation to be in, but it's more about the pain and the discomfort and what I can actually do to actually give her to manage. Hey Fluffy, how are you going over there? Not feeling all that wonderful, are you? No. I had tried to tilt up the bed head a little bit just to increase blood pressure, but you want a nice coffee to help stimulate and wake up and get your heart going? I think so. That's a good idea as well. I had dimmed the room. She has been resting for a good hour or so just to help. Let's actually get her an iced coffee and see if that's going to improve her disposition. Now, Fishy, over here, you can come back on as well and have some light. Right. Hey Google, turn lounge lamp on. Okay, let's help you take you to the toilet as well. Now, obviously standing up is going to be a little bit more different for Dyan. She's been going backwards and forwards. This is the problem with having fluid retention with the furosemide. She has been going off like a little gazer. Arm up. Here we go. Pull up carefully. That's the go. All right, walkies with balance. Careful. Not like a drunk. Okay, I'll leave you there. Okay. All right, let's get this iced coffee thing happening for her and see if we can't make a better situation for her. Oh, this is not fun. This is not what she wants to be doing. It's not what I want to be doing. We did actually have great intentions and great plans of hopefully going to IKEA this morning, but that went right out the wayside, unfortunately. To be expected. It's not her fault. It's just trying to deal with this condition, and who knows what it brings at any point in time. Right, let's see if we can make a coffee. Okay, is there going to be a pod preference? This one looks good, why not? Oh, she is not a happy camper at all. Right, that's in, that's on. Let's get that brewing, and let's see if we can't make her something that's nice and yummy. Okay, so we are using the Aristocrats cup today. Bit of sugar in there. I've got some ice cubes in there as well. The coffee is brewski. We're gonna add some hot chocolate to this mixture as well. See what comes up with it. Okay. Bit of hot chocolate as well. Combination. Special sauce. Okay, so I've added a little bit of milk to the combination already. We're going to pour all this into here. Yummy. I'm just hoping that the caffeine's just going to kickstart a little bit, help accelerate the heart. Now, this is actually a second coffee for the day. We don't normally do that, to be honest.
Yeah. Right. Now, I'm sure there's lots of really good recipes for those sort of things out there on the TikToks and places, but yeah, if it was me, I'd be putting ice cream in with my iced coffee, but she's just a pleb. She doesn't do iced coffee properly. Right, let's clean this mess up first. Firstly, I reckon it's all about the presentation. I think it actually looks quite nice. Bit of chocolate, bit of coffee, some milk, ice cubes. Like I said, a bit of ice cream would have been nice as well. You are welcome. Let's hope that actually helps. Now, well, 46 currently is your heart rate. Oxygen stats are at 93. I want to see this kick up. Now, sitting upright will actually increase that a little bit more, so that's a good thing for you. Not really what we were anticipating on doing, were we? So as to go to IKEA, I'm going to stimulate you with some lights, I'm sorry. I've had the seizure cam on monitoring as well. It is really nasty, isn't it? I'm sorry, honey.
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? I'm just a meanie peenie, aren't I? Especially when we're still stuck at heart rate of 47. Now look, if she was a high performance athlete, you know, like a sprinter who's trained for the last 4 years ready for the Olympics, I'd be saying, great, you've got a really good resting heart rate for a high performance athlete. She's not a high performance athlete. You're not a high performance anything. There's no performance going on and certainly nothing high. If looks good, killed. Yes. How's the hot chocolate coffee combo?
Amen.
Amen. Okay, well that's cool. We're still at 48 though. Oxygen stats are at 95. Again, mainly because she's sitting upright a little bit. I can't count the number of times you've been backwards and forwards to the toilet. I actually likened it to something from The Walking Dead, you know, like one of those walking zombies when she was shuffling from the bed to the toilet and back again. I think she's done it 10 times now this morning before 12 o'clock. I don't know. I'm not giving you furosemide in your lunchtime medications because I don't think you've got the capacity and the exhaustion to be able to go backwards and forwards, so that ain't much fun. Okay, so we're into the 50s now. Right, that's something which I'm actually happy with. Amen to that. Oxygen stats are in a good position at 96, so if it's above 95, I'm happy.
Coffee's there.
Yes.
So that's why.
There you go. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee does actually help in that regards.
So I could have had more treats, but you ate them.
Okay, yeah, I know, I'm guilty. I'm sorry.
I could have left me one. Just one.
You had well, you break it in half, so you had 2 halves. So you had a treat last night. It was a date slice. My sister who came to visit
He had
brought
15.
Okay, dob on me. Let it all out. Yes, I had about 15.
Because you're a man.
Well, it was her gift to me. It was one of those IT things. You know when someone brings you something to fix, they normally bring you chocolate or sweets.
What
Yeah.
am I, chop liver?
Your chop liver. You provided the entertainment. I provided the hard work. So my sister came with her laptop in hand, thinking that she had Trojans and viruses and backdoors and keyloggers and
not her
everything else.
fault.
No, it's not her fault. She's not IT savvy. She's an ex-school teacher who's now just retired. But she had been hit by a barrage of very targeted, coordinated spam attack
Bloody
emails.
Russians.
Actually, it was the Germans this time. Lithuania. So yes, as I traced back from the
Wasn't
IP address,
me.
so wasn't you? No. But it was actually very confusing, and it's a good thing to actually talk about because not just for my sister's getting more elderly, but it's also for disability. There's a lot of people who have vulnerability who are very susceptible to internet frauds, scams. I know she's actually fallen into a scam before, hasn't she? With a bank.
She pressed the wrong button.
Pressed the wrong button, and that caused her to lose some money and have to go through the bank to try and recover that. So I'm her on-call IT person somehow. But hey, look, it's okay. Don't mind helping out and also just educating. It was about putting on certain software programs. In this case, it was Trend Micro, not only on the laptop, but also on her mobile phone device. But also not just installing it. It was about configuring it, making sure that it was fully set up, operational to check anything from her web pages that she browses, files on her computer, To be able to find her phone, to be able to wipe her phone in case it got lost or stolen, protecting the apps that do any banking or transactional type data, and just also providing a alert type system. Good one. That worked nicely for you.
Very, very
Good.
nice.
Well, your heart rate's still above in the 50s for the moment, so I'm happy for that for the moment. And sitting up is a good thing. I don't really want you sleeping because then you won't sleep properly tonight. I'm sorry. Yes, I know you got cold hands and you're touching me. You are like someone from The Walking Dead. I feel the ice.
I want to go to IKEA, but they might think I'm druggy.
Yeah. Well, do you look it
I
much?
have neurological. I need a sticker.
You need
or
a sticker?
T-shirt. I have
think a t-shirt probably be better.
problems.
Yeah, indeed.
Not caused by substances.
No, and funny about that too is I just ordered on eBay.
What?
Actually, before I go into that, I'll just finish off the story about the Trend Micro. So with the email program in Trend Micro, it's actually got an alert system that you can flag emails, and you can send them off to Trend Micro for them to check out to see if it is actually spam, and give you a confirmation to give you that peace of mind. So for people who are not confident, not quite sure, falling for those sort of traps, and look, they're very easy to fall for because they're actually very well written. But I actually went through it, and look, she's got an English teaching background and specialised in that area. So I actually went through the email and just explained a few things to look at, how it's written. Is it in a correct English, first and foremost? But even simple things like look at the footer. Is there a company information? Is there a copyright date? What's the address? For example, they're pretending to be an Australian company, but they're sending from an American postcode address. And even just copying that information, the name or the business name or the business address, and putting it into Google and doing a search, enabled us to very quickly go all these other people that are having that same sort of spam email attack. So it made her feel confident that she can actually do the check processes and have peace of mind. But also now with Trend Micro, she can click on the button, send off the emails, and also get a confirmation, is this or is this not a spam email, to know what's going on. So that was good in that regards. But I was talking to him about the eBay purchase. I actually went on to eBay. I got you a sticker for the car window, and it actually says an autistic person on board. Because I was trying to look for the actual lap belts. You know how you have the seat belts, and you can get those covers or protectors that go over that. And there's some in the States that actually have, I'm an autistic, I may be not able to communicate, so non-verbal, I might panic or flee in an emergency. So it's for first responders, ambulance, fire, police in the event. Couldn't find one of those here in Australia, so I've got the stickers to put on the window for Dyan, because Dyan doesn't drive, so it's only the one seat in the car that she can ever be positioned. So if anyone does come up to her in case we are in an accident, she is unconscious, she's having neurological issues, a seizure, or whatever else, at least they'll know that she has got health conditions, and they can look for other things such as the medical alert bracelet, and understand. And look, I think it's important to approaching that for police interactions, particularly for autistics. They can be very frightened, they can be very sensory because of flashing lights or loud noise. That can cause them to have meltdowns, so it can be actually quite an issue. So it's just how to protect your autistic person in case of an emergency situation.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. How are you feeling, miss? Apart from the big yawn. You were watching your video this morning of last night's seizure after the hair washing and colour. No, you don't. But it's actually, I just want to clarify too for people, if you have any questions around it, it's actually very much a subdued, I call them subdued seizures, because Dyan's actually increased the medications, the ASMs, the anti-seizure medications. You're up to now, 1,200 milligrams of sodium valproate.
Did he choice, did he?
No. Well, we keep monitoring through blood tests to see whether Dyan's at therapeutic level.
He's very bossy.
Your doctor can be very bossy, but like me. Birds of a feather flock together.
No, he's bossier.
He's bossier? Good. I'm glad someone's keeping on your toes.
He's bossier, but I can get away with more.
Yeah. So the seizure last night that she had, good luck on that one, was what I call subdued seizure. So the duration was less, the intensity was less, it was more of a very quiet and weird. And that's the problem, it's a bit hard to actually tell, but seizures change obviously with medication in you, whether it's emergency meds or increased in ASMs. We're hoping to get to that threshold where the ASMs, the anti-seizure medications, are perfect, just right, the Goldilocks level, and then she's not having seizures at all.
But you know what?
Yeah, but
People need to be careful of judging someone if you find them in a state that they look drunk, they might have a medical condition.
Correct. And that's quite common also with homeless people. I hear that story quite often, that people might be ignoring them while they're actually having a medical emergency.
Yes.
And really, that is a concern.
Or they're mistaken for being homeless.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm still looking that your heart rate has now gone down to 45. So you finished your coffee.
Oh no.
Okay, you're at 45 beats per minute and your oxygen stats are at 94. Oxygen I'm okay, I can live with, but I'm a little bit worried about your heart rate today, miss.
Why is it doing it today? I had to go to IKEA.
Well, you wanted to go to IKEA.
Have to.
Well, we'll see about
I'm
that one.
running out of serviettes.
Okay. Yes, we actually get her serviettes from IKEA in bulk.
I have my nightly drumstick.
Go on, do tell them you have an ice cream almost every night. But last night, because of your seizures and everything else,
I didn't
still
even have a
beeping off there. No.
I missed out on a.
So these are not just drops or
Chop
spikes, these are sustained low level.
drumstick.
You did, we get them from Aldi. It's different. It's
I have
nice.
to get you back.
Do you? Just you?
Lower
Lower?
to your side.
To my side?
Oh, yeah.
Bossy britches, isn't she, this one? You're flapping like a puppy dog.
On purpose.
I get that.
Do
Yeah.
you sometimes wish you were a dog and people just come pat you?
I don't know. No, actually, I don't want to just be patted by random people. Thank you very much, though.
That's true.
I'd have one of those
That's
service vests on
true.
that say, don't pat me. Stay away. Don't even hug me. Don't smile at me. Still quite low. Can you get your heart rate up, girl? Come on. I'm going to have to get you moving around.
I have no control.
We're going to have to get you some salt.
Kept me in hospital for this crap so many times.
I know.
That's so annoying.
I know.
I had lots of salt with dinner for this very
I know.
purpose of my goal.
And your snack
to
this
go
morning
to
has had some
IKEA.
salt. Would you like some salted cashew nuts?
That direction.
Yes, it actually is that direction. That's very good for you. Her sense of direction is hopeless. I mean, off to scale, spin her in a circle. She'll never find a way home.
Not
No,
here.
not. You know, I think it was just a random good luck. You had 360 degrees to choose from, and you happened to randomly choose that one. Today was like
No,
lotto.
I didn't guess. Where's inland?
What do you mean by inland? In the land? Go on, where's inland? Yes, that is east, correct. Opposite to west. Well done, you. Oh, she is on a roll, this girl.
I'm on fire.
This girl is on fire. I wish her heart rate would be on fire at 46 still.
No, but
Sustained.
See how he doesn't,
Oh, so annoying.
see how he doesn't listen to me,
I don't listen to-
right?
I don't listen to her. Okay.
Proof.
Go on, tell me. Yeah.
Proof.
All right.
He does not listen to me.
Right. Let me see if I can find you something salty. I'm currently bargaining with her. I've got my backup salted cashews. Now, she's right in some regards as well.
Nibble Nobby's nuts.
These are not Nobby's nuts. And you should not be nibbling on someone's nuts.
As a kid, that's what we used to sing. Nibble Nobby's nuts.
Nobbies, if you don't know, is a
Nibble
brand of
Nobby's
nuts. Beer nuts.
Except they're
peanuts,
Woolworths nuts.
Cashew nuts. But
Woolworths
these are Woolworths.
owns everything.
Yeah, can I have my Woolworths cashews back? Thank you very much.
They own everything. They have ruined the farming industry.
All right, let's not
Fuck
go.
you, Woolworths.
My apologies to Woolworths. Actually,
No,
no, you've just made a massive $1 billion profit, Woolworths.
Fuck you, Woolworths.
Give it back to the people
Give it to the
and the farmers. Come on.
You're disgusting.
Profiteering
You're disgraceful.
in this era
Bloody
with the cost of
un-Australian.
living. And Coles, 1.2 billion profit.
Bloody un-Australian.
Seriously, I'm having difficulties opening. Can you open this?
Sure. I don't mind if I do.
Right, now you need to have at least 6 nuts.
Oh, I have to count them? What is this, play school?
Would you like some
Do I get
scissors?
to pick the round window?
That's so entertaining.
It's play school.
Okay, you got it? Jesus.
I'm making sure the nuts don't fall out. It's a problem, isn't it, men, when your nuts fall
I
out?
don't know, ask the squirrels. Again, my apologies. Dyan does have, in his neurological instances, inappropriateness.
I don't even know if that's the truth. I'm guessing.
Now, with her Tourette's neurological condition, coprolalia, saying rude things that she shouldn't say, or copraxia, where she flips the bird. Oh, here we go. Let's get it into you. Now, the reason why she... Can you keep it in? Yeah, okay. We're going downhill rapidly. This is what happens when you get lack of oxygen to the brain. I think. Oh, look, one peanut, one non-cashew has already helped. She's up to 59. A bit of humour doesn't hurt anybody. Let's keep that going. I just want to get some salt into her. So we're trying to have 6 of his nuts. Now, the problem with... Because I want you to have that. Because you're not sustaining. Once I see you sustain, it'll be a different story.
I just gone for sweet because it's very, very salty.
Well, there you go then. The cashew and the nuts aren't always that wonderful because they're not easily digestible for people with gastroparesis. They can actually create fibrous furballs, so to speak, in the GI tract. Nice things.
That is not fucking salted.
It is salted.
They're cashews.
Yeah, bless you.
No saltedness.
There is salt. You know what's probably done?
Stingy little bastard.
It's at the bottom. Did you shake the container and put the salt to the top?
Stingy woolworth.
Shake it first.
You're stingy.
Okay, shake it, bake it, rattle and roll.
You're stingy woolworth.
5 more.
Saving on salt. How immature.
All right. Salt.
God,
She's
you
assaulting
really have to
Woolworths
take it
now.
next level, don't you? Ow, ow! I've already got a cut there.
Well, I haven't got a Gabby's Band-Aid for you, Gabby's Dollhouse.
I've got 30.
Oh my God, she's been counting Gabby's Dollhouse Band-Aids. Of course she would. Why wouldn't she? The crazy things she's doing. I'm just keeping an eye. Okay, you're back online. Your pulse rate is going up still, 61. That's a good thing. Okay, oxygen starts to still a little bit low. I'm sorry. Now, like I said, we don't give her nuts all that often. It's just a bit of a emergency salty sort of thing. Not enough? Do you want to try some salty chips?
No.
I've got salt and vinegar chips. I know, but I'm trying to get salt into you. What should I do? Pull your mouth open and pour salt down your throat?
No.
No.
I used to be given seaweed tablets.
Seaweed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Salted seaweed?
I don't know what it was.
Okay. Well, that's a healthy kelp seaweed. So, seaweed's actually good. It's in ice cream.
Is it?
Yeah, they make ice cream out of seaweed in the old day. I don't know. Have a little bit of electrolyte. At least that'll get you some good, well-rounded.
And then I'm just a camel again.
I know. You drink lots and it comes out the other end. You're like one of those baby born dolls that, you know, you feed water and they...
I got very mad at mine when I had one.
A baby doll that weed.
Because I said, it comes out immediately. That's not how it works.
In real life.
It doesn't work like that for me.
As a child, you said that.
And they tried to explain it for a long time.
Okay, that would have been a very
And I
interesting
said-
explanation process, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah.
When you drink, you don't, like, I even sat on the toilet with the drink to see if it will happen.
For yourself.
Yes, it didn't.
It takes a little bit longer to process for yourself.
Then why didn't the doll do it? They lied.
I have no idea. Maybe they need to put some sort of sponging system inside the doll so it delays the process that goes through. I note to manufacturers for kids who ask these sort of weird and wonderful
Autistic
questions.
kids.
Exactly.
We don't know.
Trying to rationalise and
We
understand the
believe it
world
all.
around them.
Liars.
Liars, indeed. How are you feeling at the moment? You've been in a lot of pain this morning.
Less pain now.
Okay. Maybe my 2 salted cashews helped.
Coffee helped.
I think the coffee helped mostly, yeah. And a bit of a rest, even though it wasn't the most comfortable rest. I think you're needing...
I was not comfortable.
No.
I was in pain.
You've been in a lot of pain.
And I had to go to the toilet 5 billion times.
Okay. 10.
I was about to get you to put a catheter in.
Oh my God, now that's really getting complex when we have to do in and out catheterization.
I was going to get you to leave it in.
Leave it in. Well, you can do that for a period of time with an in and out, so yeah, I get that. That's a bit of a bugbear, isn't it? All right, well, let's hope that you can rest up, recover a little bit. We can get this pain under control. We can get the heart rate under control. You're still sitting on the threshold. Well, no, you're on 50 at the moment.
What do I have to be on?
You only had 2
go
cash holes.
out?
Well, you need to be up a little bit more. Oxygen levels are in a much better, healthier space. They're in the 96, 95 range, so I'm a little bit more healthy with that.
Why do I not feel good?
You're not good because you did a thing. She did a thing. You did a thing
I'm
yesterday.
supposed to put together my portfolio.
I know your art project offset, but that's a work in
gotta
progress.
make a
IKEA, we can
casserole.
go any other day. Casserole,
I've
smash
got to
roll.
make a podcast.
Oh my God, you're setting yourself a lot of
Yep.
goals and objectives. No wonder you're exhausted just thinking about it. I'm exhausted just thinking about it, to be honest. Well, look, wish us luck. Give Diana a big thumbs up. She's going through a lot at the moment, as you can see. And I thought it was worthwhile seeing the post last night activity. This is what happens when she does one thing. There was just doing her hair. I helped her through the whole process. It was a half an hour.
It wasn't long.
Rinse, quick shower, and it screwed her up. She had rested the entire day beforehand, and she's stuffed. You're exhausted, and your heart rate is back down to 48 and flashing. Okay, higher end, great, 47, but I didn't like it when I was down at 40, 41. Okay, that's what I'm like going, no. IKEA is open until, I think, 9 o'clock at night on a Thursday. So we've got plenty of time. That's not an issue. We can go any other day. We just need to get you feeling better.
Always any other day, and that day never comes.
It's like someone saying, someday. Yeah, well, when is that someday? One day. One day soon.
Fucking rainbow. Never
Well,
happens.
it has been raining lots overnight, so there's probably are a few rainbows out there. You're still stuck on 47. Okay, you need more salt.
I had a lot
More salt.
last night in my dinner. I overdid it to the point where I was like, oh, I've been drinking too much seawater.
That will change your pH level a little bit, won't it? Yes.
I felt it when I woke up.
Yeah. It is about getting the right sort of balance. But this is all exhaustion based. This is the result of, and you put strain. Just doing that activity puts strain on your heart, your whole body
Because the health system needs to fix me.
Yeah, we're working on that part as well, aren't we? Definitely. All right. Love you and leave you. Guys, big thumbs up. If you have comments or questions, suggestions, ideas, leave them below. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Dyan's got this complex condition, 22q11.2 deletion syndrome. It's a chromosomal disorder.
I could have Coca-Cola, but I don't have any.
I do. I have some Coke. They'll give you.
You don't have Coke. Zero.
Nope, I have real Coke. It comes with friggin' sugar. Probably comes with like 12 teaspoons of sugar in a can of Coke.
It tastes like
And even
real.
the sugar will be actually helpful because that'll actually spike you up a little bit too. Pick your energy up.
You don't want my ADHD for the next 48 hours.
Nope, but these guys do. That'll be their fault. All right, guys. Bye for now. See ya.
I'm horrible on Coca-Cola.